So today is just such an exciting day for me. Something very special, very limited came into the studio today. A special edition, let's just call it that. Let's take a look. First off, major shout out to Google for sending to the studio and also to the rest of the 10 Pixel family this limited edition of the Pixel 4a. Now, you may already know this edition here under the pseudonym Barely Blue, in quotes here, as it was just released. It was kind of a long awaited color for this phone, and at one point we were not even sure that they were still going to release it. But anyways, let's go ahead and dive in. Okay, so a very clean box here from Google for that Barely Blue phone, and this should be a very straightforward unboxing as I peel these things off and open the box. Oh, since we are here, please do me a huge favor and hit both the like and the subscribe button there. Just take 1 second to do so, and that's a huge boost to the channel. It truly helps me push out more content like this one. But anyways, so the first thing we have here is the phone itself, and you immediately get hit with that blue color, that Barely Blue color. I know I keep saying it, which is kind of a baby blue, but I would actually say lighter than the typical baby blue, because half of my background that you see in that half in red here is actually baby blue. One thing I'm noticing right off the bat here is that accent color on the side of the phone for that power button. It actually matches the color of the pencil sitting in the background there. This color is just so clean. It's an unusual color, but in a very good way. We'll just sit the phone to the side here and see what else comes in the box. But you know, of course, I suspect that this is just going to be stuff that we're already familiar with. So what we have here is the quick start guide, the manual, and also the SIM tray ejector. Then we have the USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable, looking clean here also. After that, we have the USB Type-A to USB Type-C adapter to get you ready for that data transfer depending on the type of device that you'll be moving data from. Then we have the wall plug or the wall adapter here, which I believe is an 18-watt plug. You would use that, of course, for charging purposes. Okay, going back to the phone here, and on the side here, you will notice that accent color I mentioned on that power button there. We have that very cool orange, and that color actually really does pop. It gives the phone some character. I actually really like that. It's really nice. Below that, we have the volume rocker up and down, and at the top, we have the headphone jack and the mic. On the left side of the phone, we have a SIM card slot. Then at the bottom, we have the speakers and the USB Type-C. On the back, of course, we have the infamous Pixel camera at the top there. It's a small camera module, of course, with that amazing 12.2 megapixel camera there. And towards the middle, the upper middle here, you have that fingerprint sensor, and that's kind of it's a perfect placement for that sensor. I really like phones that have that fingerprint sensor on the back there, so that when you pull it out of your pocket, you already have your finger there, so by the time you look at it, the phone is already unlocked. So very nice placement for that. Now let's get a closer look at the front here, as I've already turned the phone on here. Now, first thing is we have that selfie camera punch hole on the upper left there. It is an 8 megapixel selfie camera. Now it's ready to be set up, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do that quickly off camera here. All right, so everything is ready to rock and roll here, but I did not transfer all of my data yet. And that's just because I know that it's gonna take about half an hour to do all of that, whereas I just wanna go ahead and get this initial setup ready for you to kind of see what we're dealing with if you were picking up a copy of this. Okay, so that front screen is an OLED display with 1080p by 2340 for the resolution. And this whole thing here is a 5.81-inch screen, and this will be what the home screen looks like. It is also loaded with 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of internal storage. And of course, if you are familiar with Pixel devices, then you most likely know that this is stock Android. The menu is pretty straightforward here, as you can see, but you can start making some changes that you like in the settings there. Now, I'm really curious to see how this battery does. I've heard some pretty good feedback about it, saying that it actually lasts a while. So I can't wait to go ahead and test it out. Now, for the purpose of keeping this unboxing video short, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and stop right here, and I'm hoping that this was at least somewhat informative. It was, of course, the unboxing of the infamous and long-awaited Pixel 4a in Barely Blue. This is so nice, and that texture is just so cool. It doesn't even feel like plastic. It's really nice. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Of course, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, of course. I'm going to catch you in the comment section like I always do. I'm also going to catch you in the next video. And up until then, stay safe out there.